Welcome to the best channel with 2 subscribers. Your favorite 2 subscriber channel. How you doing? So, as you can see by the title, this is going to be a different type of video. I feel like this is going to be rubbing on things. I'm going to put it on my collar. Okay, so obviously by the title, you can tell this is going to be a little different than my normal stuff. I will be making a comic review video that will come out tomorrow. So, you will still have reviews, but I'm going to switch it up today, and we're just going to talk about, less specific comics and more of, overall stuff. So today, we're going to be talking about the top 10 strongest villains in the DC universe. All right, starting off with number 10, we have Superboy Prime. Hailing from Earth Prime, Superboy Prime stands as one of the most powerful alternate versions of Superman. Originally introduced as a heroic figure, he eventually descended into villainy, driven by deep resentment towards his fellow heroes. As a dark mirror of the Man of Steel, he possesses all the standard kryptonite abilities, but with far greater intensity. His powers are dramatically enhanced, making him one of the most dangerous villains in the entire DC universe. What truly sets Superboy Prime apart is his ability to manipulate reality itself, elevating him into a multiversal threat. In the Infinite Crisis storyline, he demonstrates his raw power by killing multiple alternate versions of Superman. His rampage doesn't stop there. He has also slain the Flash and countless Green Lanterns, cementing his status as a lethal force of destruction. I will say, I didn't really know about this dude. I'm less of a DC dude, more of a Marvel dude, which is a lot of people, but I do like DC, so don't be hating on my boy DC. No hate for DC ever will be tolerated. Also, my LEDs are off. What am I doing? Hold on. This needs to be on. All right. Now we're talking. We had some pizzazz to the video. All right. Anyway, so this dude's kind of crazy. So let's move on to number 9, Hellspawn. So I will start off by saying, is that even how you say it? Hellspawn? Hellspawn? How else would you say it? Hellspawn? Hellspawn? Hellspin? Hellspawn? I'm going to say Hellspawn because that makes sense to me. Originating as a Daemonite, Hellspawn defied his creators and became a galactic threat. With the power to shapeshift and possess other beings, he seized control of a powerful host body, evolving into a higher existence. A recurring nemesis of the Wildcats and Mr. Majestic, Hellspawn wields a vast array of powers, including telepathy, telekinesis, flight, and strength that rivals Superman. His fearsome combination of brute force and strategic intellect makes him a dangerous opponent who continually menaces the cosmos. Let's move on to number 8, Nekron. As the literal embodiment of death in the DC universe, Nekron is one of the most chilling adversaries ever faced by the Green Lantern Corps. Ruling over the land of the unliving, a purgatory for dead souls, Nekron draws his immense power from the deceased. His powers are death-themed to the core. He can raise the dead and transform them into Black Lanterns, resurrect souls, and kill with a single touch. In the Blackest Night storyline, Nekron seeks universal extinction, raising an army of fallen heroes and villains to wage war against all of life. Moving on to number 7, Doomsday. A nightmarish creation from Krypton, Doomsday was engineered to be the ultimate weapon, possessing the full spectrum of Kryptonian abilities and more. He's a relentless, nearly indestructible force of nature. In addition to super strength, invulnerability, and regeneration, Doomsday can generate and manipulate deadly toxins. His most iconic moment came in the Death of Superman storyline, where he defeated the Man of Steel in a brutal, unforgettable battle. With his spiked armor-like hide and monstrous might, Doomsday has earned his place among the DC's most fearsome villains. Number 6, Imperiex. First introduced in Superman No Limits by Jeff Loeb and Mike McKone, Imperiex is a cosmic force of annihilation that even terrifies the most fearsome villains, Mongul included. Embodying the power of a Big Bang, Empirix has the terrifying ability to raise entire galaxies as effortlessly as brushing sand away. Driven by a desire to recreate the universe in his image, Empirix sets his sights on Earth and the Milky Way. Stopping him required Superman to fuse with another being, and even then, all they managed was to crack his armor. That damage unleashed the chaotic, universe-threatening energy inside him, proving Empirix wasn't just a villain, but an extinction-level event. 5. Trigon. Where Necron personifies death, Trigon represents pure, unfiltered evil. Emerging from the dark dimension of Azarath, Trigon reigns as a demonic overlord with immense power and a legacy of terror. As the father of Raven and one of the Teen Titans' greatest enemies, he commands hundreds of worlds and wields godlike strength. Trigon's abilities include soul manipulation, energy projection, reality distortion, and a deep mastery of dark magic. Compared to other cosmic threats, he not only holds his own, he often surpasses them. A terrifying mix of brute strength and dark sorcery, Trigon is evil incarnate. Number 4. Created by a legendary artist, Jack Kirby, Darkseid stands as arguably the most iconic villain in DC Comics. As the tyrannical ruler of Apokolips, his quest for the anti-life equation, a formula to strip the universe of free will, drives his endless pursuit of domination. Darkseid is no ordinary antagonist. He is a god. His abilities include superhuman strength, telepathy, and the dreaded Omega Beams, energy blasts that can erase beings from existence. With genius-level intellect and unmatched arrogance, Darkseid rarely lowers himself to hand-to-hand combat, because in his eyes, he already reigns supreme. Number 3. Perpetua. One of the newest cosmic threats introduced into the DC universe, Perpetua quickly proved herself as a top-tier villain. As a member of the cosmic race known as the Hands, she played a direct role in creating the multiverse itself. Perpetua seeks to rule the very reality she helped forge, and her powers are nearly limitless. She can reshape space and time, manipulate reality on a multiversal scale, and is acutely aware with all cosmic activity. When she chooses to act with malice, very few heroes or gods can stand in her way. Number 2. The Darkest Knight, or the Batman Who Laughs. An unholy fusion of Batman's intellect and the Joker's madness, the Batman Who Laughs is one of DC's most chilling, alternate versions of the Dark Knight. In the Dark Knight's death metal saga, he evolves into the Darkest Knight after merging with the godlike Dr. Manhattan. In this form, he becomes a being of pure energy with near omnipotent power. He can manipulate reality itself and reshape existence according to his twisted vision. His most stunning feat? Defeating Perpetua and imprisoning her on the Source Wall, proving that even the creators of reality aren't safe from his chaos. Finally, number 1. Anti-Monitor. Spawned from the antimatter universe, Anti-Monitor is a dark reflection of the Monitor, and one of the greatest threats that the DC multiverse has ever faced. Debuting in 1985's Crisis on Infinite Earths, he's endured as a symbol of cosmic destruction. His body is composed of pure antimatter, and his mission is simple: annihilate every universe made of positive matter. Possessing immortality, cosmic energy manipulation, and the raw power to erase entire realities, the Anti-Monitor represents the ultimate existential threat. When he appears, entire universes tremble. So that right there concludes our video on the top 10 most strongest, craziest villains in the DC universe. I hope you like this different style of video. I went more of like a... Gotta do the pinky. Went more of an informational thing. That's like scripted, kind of. Like I wrote down notes and all that. But, yeah. I'm gonna keep making review videos because that's what I like doing those. But I wanted to try out a little something new. And I hope you enjoyed. If you like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe. So that's going to be all for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. So, yeah. Deuces.